is another edition of Gist with Tea, and I'm back on the show. We are going to be talking about a lot of things, and as usual, we have so many hot topics for you on this show. And it's actually on Unizik 94.1 FM. My name is Treasure, otherwise, you can call me Lady T, and I'll be your host for this program. And today, we'll be talking about something that's that has been reoccurring, especially in the minds of youth, and it's actually about getting rich quick. So that is to say, the topic for today is get rich quick syndrome. So I have these beautiful ladies here with me, and of course a gentleman by my left. We are here to dissect the topic, get rich quick syndrome. Yeah, like as of yesterday, and not just yesterday, so many times we've had stories of young people who try to get rich quick in one way or the other. They just want to cut corners. They want to get rich very fast. They just want to blow. This person don't hammer, Emeka don't hammer, this guy or that guy. We keep hearing things like that. At the end of the day, someone get into trouble, someone gets to lose their life, or like so many evil things happen just because someone wants to get rich very fast. So that is what we want to dissect today. And starting off with KC, I know it is more like as if I don't want to make it look like it's only guys that like to get rich fast though, but we always hear things like this concerning guys, wanting to get rich very fast. They want to impress girls, they want to buy Benz or Homa for mama, want to make mama proud, and because guys, they have more responsibilities. So what do you think about this? I mean, okay, can you show more light on why guys usually tend to have this syndrome more? Okay, we talk about it for the guys, then we also talk about for the girls. Yeah.
Okay, I feel it's just societal pressure, first of all, because any reasonable parents, there's always a pressure on the male child, especially if you're the first male born. So like the pressure is natural, but any responsible parent, mother, father will understand that there's always time for everything. You understand? But we have some people out there that once you're 23, 24, the expectations are beginning to pile in, and then the guy is seeing his fellow guys yielding to the pressure, and probably he's the only one among his clique that is left out. He sees them lavishing, and in a way that particular guy can become like their errand boy or something, because he's trying to at least get favors from this or that from this. And before, if he has anybody that actually cares for him, one of them will be like, guy, are you not tired of collecting fish each time? Come, let's teach you how to fish. You understand? If the pressure is coming from home and his friends are like pressuring him, come, let's teach you the way, come, let's teach you the way, it's about time. Just before you know it, he will actually give in to the pressure, you understand? And then he has seen them lavishing the money. He wants to taste that life because he's a guy after all.
Probably, so societal pressure, is it justification? Is that what you're trying to say?
It depends on your,
not like
your,
it's a justification, but let's say it's one of them.
So it's a reason.
Yeah.
It's a reason. Yes, because it actually depends on you and your upbringing. No matter what, no matter the kind of pressure, once you are morally sound, you won't even look at those things other people are doing. You can just overlook it, believing that your own time will come. One thing people forget to notice is that there's people that actually do Yahoo. Let's take Yahoo for example. There's people that actually do Yahoo and don't pick. Then you have Yahoo Plus. You understand? What I got to believe is that you doing that Yahoo Plus, you're only bringing your future wealth closer, shortening your lifespan. That's what most people don't understand. You get? Because have you seen any 30-year-old plus guy still doing Yahoo freely? Like he's still spending those money.
Let's not just say they are none, but maybe those ones will be more into things like fraud, cyber.
No, there are people that actually still do
that.
Yahoo,
but they are rare. At that age,
but it's
they
more
are
on
actually mature.
younger people.
Yes, as I said, the societal pressure comes at that particular age, 23
especially like in
to
20s.
20. Exactly. So, and for the ladies, I really don't. want to
okay. That
invite
aside,
missiles.
let me just interrupt you now. Talking about societal pressures, and then now, but a lot of people blame. They begin to bring blame game into the whole thing. They will be like, it's pressure coming from girlfriends, as in girls. Girls are always pressuring guys to get money quickly to take care of them, and some people also say is they are doing it for their mothers. You know, they have this pressure of they want to take care of their parents and all that. Aside the general societal pressure, though. And then there is also the part of their friends, your fellow guys. You know, you are seeing what your fellow guys are doing. You also want to be a part of it. So let's see now, what do we consider as the most significant pressure there?
It also boils down to societal pressure.
Like which one do you think is more prevailing? Is it girls?
Girlfriends
Coming from the side of girls, or should we say it's always coming from the side of family members?
I don't want us to go down that line because most at times, even the societal pressure that everybody is mentioning, societal pressure,
factor or something.
No, even the societal pressure that everyone is trying to say, societal pressure, it's not really there per se. Now everybody is feeling like, oh, everybody is flaunting. Everybody is flaunting wealth on social media. In as much as people are flaunting wealth, in as much as people are saying, oh, she was a skit maker 2 days ago, and today he's buying a Benz, he has a house and stuff like that, overnight money. There is still a certain level of awareness that says, oh, this money isn't gotten through legitimate means. I don't know if you understand. So, in as much as the pressure to make money is there, the pressure to go wrong, to go through the illegitimate ways to make money, is not justifiable. As in, the pressure is not there because there's awareness. You will not tell me that you don't know that somebody that just bought Benz overnight.
But that's what the problem is. People always want to shift it to there's a pressure that made me do it, because no, I think this thing is a subconscious something. You may not really know it. You may not know that you're being pressured. I think maybe you just feel it, but you can't really tell that it's because of this thing that you want to do this thing. I don't know if you get me. In your subconscious mind, you're being pressured into this, but you don't know it. You don't know it, yes, because let me say, for example,
when is the boy here?
When you hear, let me say, for people that are in relationship, when the girl keeps reminding you, okay, look at what this other guy, my friend's boyfriend, is doing for her, or my friend's boyfriend, husband, for married people. It's even happening in marriages too. Look at what this person is doing for the spouse or the girlfriend. What about you? You're not doing anything for me. Look at what you bought for me. Look at what this person is doing for this person. You know, things like that. Or maybe they bought a car for your friend, and on your birthday they're just giving you a card or just a lunch date or something. I think when you keep reminding a guy this kind of thing, don't you think the guy would actually feel pressured?
Let's stop saying the guy. As a guy. No, wait.
Okay.
It's a typical example. No, I just want to bring out something. Okay. You see, that right that we have, as in, I don't know, is it right or that choice, the ability to make a choice. Now, as a guy, you have social media. You go on social media, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, and you see what your fellow guys are doing. In fact, social media is fun. Even on this campus, you see what your mates are doing. What comes to your mind when you see them?
Okay, the first thing is, since you asked me,
I said let's bring it home.
Okay, the first thing is, I am never pressured by the success of others because I know mine is.
You don't feel anything
at
all. You understand? Like I said at the beginning, it all deals with your upbringing and your morals.
Individual choice.
Yeah, at times I'll be like, man, this guy has money. I wish I had money like him. But for one day, I didn't thought of starting Yahoo once sometime in the past, but I don't have that conscience to scam someone because I won't like someone to scam me on my money. You understand? It's a very painful experience. So I don't just, or probably like Yahoo Plus now, I have to kill. I can't even kill a chicken. So let's more kill it.
But today I heard that from you. I actually found it kind of funny.
No, it's actually funny, but you know, it's like I said, it all deals with upbringing. Like things you can't do at home, you now want to do it because of certain things. when that money comes in, you test the first million, the first 2 million. You want to taste more. And before you know what is happening, you kill, you
keep
kill,
on,
you keep on
and
killing.
that's where
It becomes
greed
a
even
norm.
comes in.
So it's easier to ignore the everything they are doing.
So
That's the best.
what I'm just trying to say that it's possible for you to say, okay, no. That in as much as that pressure is there.
Yeah.
In as much as yes, you're already programmed. But for that you have a phone, there's no how that pressure is not going to have some certain effect on you. But you can still say no. You can still decide that, oh, I'm not going to go this way, or I'm not going to go this way. Get rich quick is even for ladies. There are ladies now that are betting. There are ladies now that are into Yahoo. So it's not just, and it's because they
It's
see
not
their
just for the
fellow
guys.
they see their fellow ladies driving Benz and all they want to make the money sharp.
And again,
at 24 years you want to buy your mama your
there is
house.
something I want to also point out. For on the side of girls, though, there is also this kind of pressure of going for the rich guys. You know, we look at the kind of guy you're dating. Is he taking care of you? What can your guy do for you? You know, things like that. For example, sometimes a girl can even ask a guy, please, I need recharge card or I need money or something. Just urgent 2K, and you be like, what about your boyfriend? Can't he do those things for you? Can't your boyfriend take you out? And stuff like that. So I think things like this also kind of give pressure for the ladies to
Yeah.
want to go for
Me, I'm
maybe
not going
bigger
down that
boys
lane.
or just go for sugar daddy or something like that. So I don't know. What do you think about that? Like from your own personal perspective, what do you think concerning this?
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm blanked out.
Oh, are you trying to say you don't like in any way feel any kind of pressure of maybe by your friends or things you're seeing around you?
Okay, so okay, so about this whole thing with girls wanting to get themselves involved in, what is the word? Get involved with guys that has money because they want to get
Yes.
stuff. Okay, for me, let me
Especially
just
when you consider the kind of friends you have and what they are
Okay.
doing or
For-
what you see online.
okay. So first of all, about friends, if I'm talking from my perspective, I don't just make anyhow friends. I don't make friends that are going towards the line of having boyfriends and they have this kind of girl and you say, hey, I'm calling this guy tomorrow, I need to go to this lodge, I don't make friends like that. They are responsible girls, all guys that I see are okay. This person has a future, this person has goals that he has set for himself and he wants to pursue them. Exactly. So first of all, I think it's your peer pressure, it's your group, the kind of people you put around you. Okay, now those are my influences. And I influence them as well. It's not just them to me. It's also it's an all round thing. It's a circular thing. So I don't really see myself in that condition of having to be pressured to. I see them in my class. Like they're in my class, so I have classmates that are yes. But then when I see these things, I just look at it from the bright side. Okay, first of all, I'm a child of God, and I know what God has told me per se. So I already have my own goal set. I have my goal set, and I have plans that I'm looking forward to. So when it comes to these things, I'm not really pressured at all.
So let's see, what about social media? Because aside the people around you, this social media actually has a big influence on people. It really does. So when you get to see these things online, especially so much of these videos that we see, we'll be like, oh, and marry me, you see,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get to, so much gifts. You especially all these money.
There's no how you not see that
Okay.
thing and not be.
And-
Yeah, actually,
There's no how
actually, mine is
especially-
small. No,
Especially, there's no how you will see that you
God
have
bless
like,
things.
even that God word is, it's from the devil. You're like, God word. When am I going to experience this kind of thing? We're not saying. I'm not saying that as a human being. When you see those things, you're not going to feel like. And again, when it's constantly on your feed, it's constantly a trend. There's no how you're not going to feel. But we should not make it. As in, people are trying to make it impossible for you not to choose that lifestyle. Like they're always making it impossible for you to just hustle normally, to work hard. Like they feel like even if you work hard, finish, nothing will come out. That's the narrative that I don't want
people
to
don't believe
live
in
in.
honest living.
And that's what
anymore.
that irrespective of the fact that this thing is sweet though. Always have it at the back of your mind that if you do well now, in 5, 10, 20 years, you're going to have that
Exactly.
similar. And even at that time, this God rain, all those balloons and cake and will not really matter at the end of the day. It won't matter. So I think the long run is what people do not look out for. What happens at the end? What comes next? What is our purpose? Like everybody just wants temporary enjoyment. Give me the thing now, let me enjoy it. You don't know, you might have accidents, you might not get all those things are not necessary. What if you actually live to be 100 years, or what you have to live to be 90 years? What do you have to show for yourself?
That's true.
Then you're not sacrificing a lot for temporary
Enjoyment.
enjoyment,
Yeah.
so that everybody will know that okay, when she was in final year, she bought a car, she had the phone and stuff. When you now get to 50, and we're seeing you on the streets looking tattered, what message does it pass? So our generation, now that we're growing, we see many of our friends and our mates doing a lot of things. I'm just saying that we shouldn't be pressured, because at the end of the day, in the long run is what's going to tell. Yeah, some of us might make it, some of us might not, but irrespective of that, just do the right thing. Society should not make you to come and start doing unnecessary things just for people to be shouting God when no they add 1 year to pursue life. Honestly.
But what pains the most is the kind of horrible things that we see. Even if you want to get rich quick, no wahala. But then how do you do it? That's another thing, because the one of slaughtering your fellow human being like a chicken is the one I can't even explain. It's very horrible. Just like the one that happened recently concerning the guy that just murdered whether it's his girlfriend or his ex, whichever one. She's somebody's 9 months. And then because you want to just get that big money, you just go and end someone's life. It's very, very bad and it's horrible. I think parents also have their own part to play in bringing up their kids. What kind of children are you bringing to the society? It's very important to consider, because some of these people just don't have human hearts. I've been wondering, where is their heart? Where is our conscience? Where is our humanity? The kind of things we see. Getting rich quick is more like it's the order of the day now, because nobody wants to work, nobody wants to do something legitimate. It's as if when you're doing something legit in Nigeria, it's not moving. You need to look for, the economy is hard, you need to look for something faster. It's even better you go to betting or
Okay.
No, I mean when you're comparing it to having to go into
okay, at least in betting, you know you're just destroying
yourself like that.
As in betting, you know that you're just destroying yourself. No one is better.
No one is better, quite alright.
Exactly.
But when you weigh it,
anyone that involves himself in betting, you actually. One thing people don't know is that
the actual people are making
focus,
it somehow.
Yeah, somehow.
That's why I just mentioned
well,
that.
I think like building on her point, she said you're also destroying yourself, because do you know the time you spend analyzing games that looks short that you want to play, you could spend like a day or 2 days. Now, if you could pick a day or 2 days every week for a month, get a skill, learn, in 6 months you won't even notice how far you've gone. Yeah. Nigeria, I don't know, Nigerians they've so underrated the importance of skills, because probably I don't really blame them. Going to Upwork is hard, clients from everywhere getting. But then one thing I still believe is that your own clients will come. And the good thing about all these online jobs platforms is, once that one client comes and you do a good job, that person retains you. At least if you have one person that is paying you about $100 per month, as someone that is morally sound, that $100 you now know how to budget, and that is not like that job that possibly came will not take your whole time. You still have time to still build, get other clients, possibly Nigerian clients, just to add up to that one that is coming. And before you know what is happening, in 3 years, probably you've got your own car or something, and it's not an illegitimate business. But Nigerians don't want to, everything's fast, 1 month, 1 week, something. That is where we are all making the mistake.
Now, okay, bringing this thing down to our personal selves, we also need to put into consideration the kind of people we surround ourselves with. It's very important, because when you see, I've heard stories of weird guys. I'm just saying guys because that's the one I've seen. That's the one I've seen. You will hear about the guy will be like, your friend, you went with your friend to one babalawo or something, you went to the river, they want to initiate you into something, because we have seen such videos. They even post it online. They wear white and white with all red, go to the river.
Do you know why it looks so?
Or whatever.
Why it looks
I
like
think
it's
people just
always
need to be careful with the kind of people they surround themselves with, the kind of friends that will lead you into doing such horrible things just because you want to make it or become like them.
It always falls on the guys, because I'll put it to you that the guys have mind than the girls.
Than girls.
Yes.
Ah,
See, let me
No,
tell
but
you.
it's
Let me tell
true.
you.
I don't know if you want
If
to
ladies
counter
actually
that
had the
point.
mind,
Women.
no, I'm serious. If ladies had the mind to kill, do you think ladies will not be killing?
You see, people don't have body structure.
We are much
Yeah.
more emotionally inclined. We can't
Exactly. That is the thing.
Not
So
like
how do
can't,
what?
zero.
Yeah.
So
We don't
like,
go
okay,
there.
let's
But
see.
when
But
you
not
say we don't have,
supporting
we
them,
don't
we
have,
don't
No, we are
we don't have the
supporting.
body structure to
It's
like.
not, it's
We
not,
don't
about, it's not matter of
support
body
violence.
structure. We have ways women kill men too. Now you watch movies, obviously, probably invite the guy over, just put something in his drink, and he's
And then when
glorious.
he's dead, how do you execute it?
The
She
chopping.
needs human.
It's not.
you
It's not. See,
you
it's-
need a man's strength, even if you want to start chopping the body, or even if you want to start lifting the
Yeah.
body.
Please,
You can't do
can
this.
we
No,
just
so-
reduce
So that point
I
of
don't
women,
want to
women
imagine
do not have the
things
mind.
like
They don't
that
go
right
there.
now.
She's defending the women. Okay, let me tell you the part women actually have to play in all this. Like I said, the women don't really have that emotional strength to carry out such activities.
Yeah.
So what they do instead is, okay, look for guys that have the mind, and then okay, these guys, it's just like arm robbers now. Arm robbers are the forefront of the battle. They go to rob the bank, and when they come out, they're looking for girlfriends. The girls are like, okay, I am here. Take me, pick me, pick me, pick me. You understand that kind of thing? And then when the guy probably that first robbery, the money is finished, and he has given you that. He has set that this kind of life that you just want to keep on enjoying. And probably when the money stop coming, you keep on telling him, you used to do this before me. Before you used to do this. I need this. I need that. I need that. I need that. Now, both for the life he has set for himself and for the lady, he will feel pressure that, okay, I have done this once, it possibly can work again. They want to try robbing back the second time. And before you know what is happening, that lifestyle just keeps upgrading, and that is how ladies play their role in this. They're not at the forefront, but they actually
So they're
pressure
like
the guys.
catalysts.
Thank you very much. They're the catalyst to the action of the guys. So that is it.
Now, something else I also want to point out is that I think some of these things, aside from blaming ladies for pressuring guys or guys pressuring ladies pressuring themselves and all these things, I think people just need to know what they allow to pressure them. Like, you don't just let yourself loose to allow anything to influence you. And aside that, also I also think that men facilitate some of the things that women think or do, and women in one way or the other also facilitate some of the things that men do. I think it goes
This
both ways.
men and women.
It goes both ways. So we can't really blame one gender and be like, okay, guys, they just want to get rich. In one way, women also kind of influence their actions, and for the things that girls do in one way, I think men also facilitate in one way or the other.
See what I believe. I believe that man, woman, boy, girl, pressure or no pressure, you're solely responsible for your actions.
Exactly.
Full stop.
At the end of the day, you are
If
the one
you
that will
like-
be held
if you like,
accountable. for
Let your
what
friend
do.
tell you that there's this, but did your friend tie your neck with rope and drag you there? So you're all responsible for each and every one of the actions that you take. So there's nothing like pressure or no pressure. Yes, they might act as catalysts, but that is why we have that free will. And that's what I'm
You have your own.
You have that free will.
You have your own
to choose.
sense.
Yes,
you
I'm
have
not-
your own sense of judgment.
It might not be
It
easy.
still lies in
Because
your hands.
if you surround yourself in a circle where everybody is doing the same thing, yes, it might not be easy for you to detach yourself. Yes, it might not be easy for you to just say no, but it's baby steps. After all, there are family where the whole family might not be anything to write home about, but in the midst of all of them, you have one shining star. So everybody is responsible for their actions. As far as you're 18, you know what you are doing. We all know what we are doing.
Yeah, so conclusively, all we are trying to say here is that don't let yourself get pressured by unnecessary things. Yes, they are unnecessary, so don't get pressured by this thing. And again, know the kind of people you keep around you, the kind of people you surround yourself with, because your environment will influence you and you will influence your environment. So know the kind of environment you're keeping for yourself. And families, they should please desist from pressuring your members. Fathers, desist from pressuring your sons, your daughters. Mothers, desist from pressuring your sons and daughters to get money, to start taking care of your family, alleviate you from poverty or whatsoever. These are things we really need to consider. We want the society to be a better place for every one of us. And as long as you're working hard, you're doing something legit, by special grace of God, things are actually going to get better. Yeah, because God is in control. And that is where we wrap it up on today's edition of Gist with Tea. And do not forget to like, subscribe, and keep following us for more updates, as we have a lot of other hot gists and hot dishes to serve you. Thank you.